Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Susan, thanks very much. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to a Friday night edition of the Nightly Sports Call on the Borders and Borders hotline. The hotline number, as always, is 412-575-2600. If you would like to connect with us, give us a shout. We talk everything related to Pittsburgh sports. And tonight, of course, high school football. As this show progresses, you'll see scores on the bottom of your screen. Also, we'll have all the scores and highlights of 8 games coming at you tonight at 11 o'clock on KDKA. But also tonight, the Steelers getting ready for a trip to Chicago. Tomorrow they leave, trying to go 3-0 for the first time since 2010. And it's a Chicago team that's winless right now and desperate to get a win under John Fox. Mike Glennon is their quarterback. He was pretty good in the first game against Atlanta, which were right down to the final gun before they lost to a very good team. But last week, not so much, as they got crushed in Tampa, and Glennon did not look very good. But he will be the starter, and from what we understand, he will stay in the game the entire way, even though Mitch Trubisky has really put together a nice preseason, and this is a guy who's number 1 overall. But right now, it's Glennon is their quarterback. They have some injuries to their middle linebacking spot. They're down to third string. I would expect Le'Veon Bell really to take another step forward this week. This is one of those games in the past where you could label a trap game and say to the Steelers, well, you've not fared so well away from home when you are favored to win a game, and that's exactly what they are. They're 7-point road favorites here this week. But, again, they've had some problems with this. Last year, same situation. They went to Philadelphia favored to beat the Eagles, and they end up losing that game to Carson Wentz and company 34-3. They can't afford these kinds of losses to get their goal of a number 1 seed in the AFC in order to have home field throughout the playoffs. That really should be their goal, and I really think it is their goal. But there's a lot to talk about because there's injuries. 2 starters will not play. T.J. Watt is out with a groin injury, one he thought would be okay by this week. Not practicing all week, did not practice today, so he will not play on Sunday. So the question is, who should be the starter? Anthony Chickillo, James Harrison. Last week we saw Chickillo, who is the, quote, hot hand, according to Mike Tomlin. He went with a young guy. With Chickillo, why not? He had 2 sacks and a touchdown in the first game against Cleveland, so he got the opportunities quick off the edge. But James Harrison was the leading sacker last year. He looks like he's in pretty good shape still at age 39, yet he did not take 1 snap. And he was a little gnarly in the locker room today. You're going to hear from him at 11 o'clock on KDKA-TV. Other injury, Marcus Gilbert, starting right tackle, is out. Chris Hubbard will get the opportunity to start there. And thank goodness for him, because he's one of those guys who is a master of all of the offensive line trades. He can play any one of those positions, and they'll need him this week to take over from Marcus Gilbert. Should be an interesting game. You'll see it on KDKA-TV beginning at 1 o'clock, our pregame 11:30 a.m., and then 2 hours of postgame right here on Pittsburgh's CW. Also tonight, the Penguins in action. They won a game in Columbus, their 3rd preseason game, 4-3. Zach Aston Reese, Daniel Sprong among the goaltenders, or goal scorers, I should say. And it was the game winner by Ole Mata, who's had a nice preseason. They went 4-3. Antti Niemi in goal and played pretty well tonight all the way through against the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Penguins will play at UPMC Lemieux Cranberry coming up on Sunday, and that'll be an 8 o'clock start. In the Kraft Hockeyville game that'll take place up in Cranberry against the St. Louis Blues on NHL Network, I believe that is. Also, we're going to talk about the Pirates, who tonight had a chance to really spoil St. Louis a little bit, and they took a 3-2 lead to the 9th inning, and the ghost of Juan Nicasio got him again. Not only did he get the win, but the Cardinals got 2 in the top of the 9th against Felipe Rivero. There were no fireworks tonight, except for the ones you may be hearing in the background now, because it is the final fireworks night of the year. But the Pirates lose again 4-3, and the Cardinals and Milwaukee Brewers both still very much alive for the wild card position in the National League behind Arizona and Colorado. All right, we got a full line of calls. We'll get into that and take your tweets as well at KD Pomp, Snapchat B Pompeani. Let me know what you think about all this and more. We'll talk about some college football as well. Pitt and Georgia Tech, the ACC opener. Penn State in action tomorrow. West Virginia, Penn State will go to Iowa. Not an easy place to play, especially in a night game. We'll see what they do tomorrow night. Lots to get into. Call right now. 412-575-2600 right here live on Pittsburgh's CW.